Have you ever been stuck scrolling through massive spreadsheets just to find one piece of data? Picture this. You're in a production environment and you need to check if a batch passed QC before release. Instead of scanning row by row, Excel can do it for you instantly. And the secret tool? VLOOKUP. Today, I'll walk you step by step through VLOOKUP using a batch record example. Here's our dataset, 40 batches. Each one has a batch ID, the product name, the expiry date, QC status, and whether line clearance is required. Now imagine you're the production manager. Someone hands you batch ID B014 and asks, has this batch passed QC? If you scroll through manually, look how long it takes to scan row after row. Now imagine doing this for 100 or even thousands of batches. Exhausting, right? Point 4. Understanding VLOOKUP. So what does VLOOKUP actually do? Think of it like this. It's like asking Excel, here's an ID, go to my table, find it, then bring me back the matching information from another column. Let's try it. First, I'm gonna type the batch ID that we're searching for. Then I'm gonna click in a new cell where I want the result. Then I'm going to type the following formula. VLOOKUP. I want to look for the value in this cell. Then I'm going to select my range, which is A2 until E41. Then I want to return column 4 and I want to have an exact match. Now let's break this down. The first argument is a lookup value, what you're searching for. In this case, the batch ID in cell G1. The second argument is a table array. It's where Excel should look for. Our range is A2 through E41. You can select it with your mouse, type it in manually, or even use a name table. But in order to use a name table, you first need to format your dataset as an Excel table. Let's exit our formula. Simply click on a cell of your dataset, press Ctrl T, and make sure to select My Table has headers, and press OK. Now let's change the table name to Batch Dataset. Now let's complete our formula with the table name. So we had VLOOKUP, search for this value in this cell. For the table array, we just fill in the table name, which is in our case batch dataset. Next argument in the formula is a column index number. Count from the left of your table. Column 1 is your batch ID, column 2 is the product name, column 3 is expiry date, column 4 is a QC status, and column 5 is a line clearance required. So typing 4 tells Excel, bring me back the QC status. And finally, we have the range lookup. True means give me a close guess. False means give me an exact match only. In most cases, always use false. Now hit enter, and instantly Excel shows you the QC status for batch 040. Type in another batch ID and you'll get the result instantly. If you want the line clearance information instead, just change the column index from 4 to 5. Here is the best part. You're not limited to retrieve one particular detail. You can repeat the formula, change the column number, and pull back the product name, the expiry date, the QC status, and if line clearance is required. In seconds, you have a full batch summary. No scrolling, no wasted time. Point 9. Limitation of VLOOKUP. So that's how you use VLOOKUP. But it has a limitation. If your batch ID is in column B, for instance, VLOOKUP just won't work unless you rearrange the table. So let's try this out. So we want to search for the product name, which is on the left side of our lookup value. So let's get into it. VLOOKUP. We want to search for the product name of this particular batch ID. We want to search it in our batch data set. And we want to return the first column. And we want the exact match. As you can see, it doesn't return our product name. Point 10. Tease for next video. XLOOKUP. And that's where XLOOKUP comes in. It's more flexible, easier to use, and it works left, right, up, or down without restrictions. So if you hit VLOOKUP's limits, don't worry, I've got you covered. Click on this next video about XLOOKUP and I'll show you exactly how to solve it. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future Excel tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.